We've got some big news for you today, updates you don't want to miss. Before we dive in, show some love by liking this video. It's free and really helps us out. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button to stay updated with all things Falcons. Thank you. And now, let's jump into today's news. 5 potential first-round targets for the Falcons in the 2025 NFL Draft. The NFL Draft is still a few months away, but the Falcons need to make every pick count if they want to end their 7-year playoff drought next season. While the offense is in good shape, the defense needs serious upgrades. Did you know? It's been 5 years since the Falcons last picked a defensive player in the first round. That could change in 2025, as the team needs help at cornerback, linebacker, safety, and maybe even defensive tackle. That means General Manager Terry Fontenot will have plenty of top defensive prospects to choose from. Let's take a look at 5 potential draft targets who could be a great fit for Atlanta. We'll also see what ESPN's Mel Kiper had to say about them in his latest 2025 Big Board. 1. Edge. Michael Williams, Georgia. Why he's a great fit for Atlanta? The Falcons could lose both starting outside linebackers this offseason, which means they'll need a strong replacement. Enter Michael Williams, the dominant pass rusher from Georgia. With a long frame and incredible strength, he's racked up 17 sacks over the last 3 seasons, and he's just getting started. If the Falcons hold on to the number 15 pick, Williams could be a perfect choice. Mel Kiper's scouting report: Williams is explosive off the edge and wins as a pass rusher with speed and power. 1. Edge. Michael Williams, Georgia, continued. Williams has a deadly curveball move off the edge, making him a nightmare for offensive tackles. His talent and physical tools are all there, and scouts believe his potential is sky high. However, they're looking for more consistency in his play and an increase in his sack totals. ESPN Big Board ranking, 15th overall. CB Will Johnson, Michigan. Why he's a great fit for Atlanta. The Falcons' secondary could look very different next season, with key players like Mike Hughes, D. Alford, Kevin King, and Antonio Hamilton all set to become free agents. Even if Atlanta decides to re-sign Hughes, they still need young, top-tier talent in the defensive backfield. Enter Will Johnson, Michigan's lockdown corner, and the best defensive back in this draft class. With elite size, instincts, and athleticism, he's exactly the kind of player the Falcons need. If Johnson is still available at number 15, Atlanta would be getting an absolute steal, a defender who can step in right away and make an impact. Mel Kiper's analysis: Johnson is incredibly instinctive in coverage and has a natural feel for the game, making him a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. His ability to anticipate plays and react quickly stands out. He's also explosive when attacking the ball, allowing him to make game-changing plays. This season, he recorded 2 interceptions and returned both for touchdowns. That kind of playmaking ability can turn the tide of a game in an instant. ESPN Big Board ranking, 9th overall. Malachi Starks, Georgia. Why he's a great fit for Atlanta. The Falcons need help at safety, and that need just became more urgent. DeMarco Hellams is out for the entire 2024 season due to injury, and Richie Grant's future remains uncertain. That means Atlanta has to find a game changer in the secondary, and Malachi Starks could be that guy. 3. Malachi Starks, Georgia, continued. Why he's a great fit for Atlanta. With Justin Simmons set to become a free agent in March, the Falcons' secondary faces a lot of uncertainty. That's where Malachi Starks comes in. The young safety from Georgia is a physical, versatile playmaker, making him a perfect complement to Jesse Bates III, the team's top player at the position. Adding Starks would bring stability and big playability to Atlanta's defense. The big debate: is Starks worth the number 15 pick? Some analysts believe it might be a little high for a safety, but it all depends on how the Falcons' front office values him and how the 2025 draft class shapes up. Mel Kiper's analysis. Starks can impact the game in so many ways. He's a force in the run game, though he's had some missed tackles recently. His speed and timing in coverage allow him to break up passes effectively, and he even has experience playing in the slot, adding even more value. One of his biggest strengths, he knows how to finish plays. With sharp instincts and reliable hands, Starks is a true playmaker in the secondary. ESPN Big Board Ranking. To be determined. Edge. Mike Green, Marshall. Why he's a great fit for Atlanta. The Falcons need a dominant pass rusher, and no one in college football did it better than Mike Green in 2024. The Marshall standout has been a sack machine, constantly disrupting opposing quarterbacks. While some may question his level of competition, Green proved himself against top talent during Senior Bowl week, showing he can hang with the best. That's why he's been a popular pick for Atlanta in mock drafts. 4. Edge. Mike Green, Marshall, continued. Why he's a great fit for Atlanta. It's easy to see why Mike Green has been climbing draft boards. Mel Kiper's analysis. Green led the FBS in sacks this season and is an explosive force off the edge. He's got a great curveball move, but his game isn't just about speed. He also brings power to the table, as he showed during Senior Bowl week. What makes him special? His ability to mix up pass rush moves. He can beat offensive linemen inside or outside, using his speed and strength to break through bow protection. Plus, he's a solid run defender, sealing off the edge and chasing down plays laterally. ESPN Big Board Ranking, 17th overall, 5 edge, Shamar Stewart, Texas A&M. Why he's a great fit for Atlanta. As we've said before, the Falcons need an elite edge rusher, and Shamar Stewart is an exciting option. Unlike some other prospects in this draft, Stewart isn't just a pure pass rusher. He has the size, 6'6", 290 pounds, and strength to dominate against the run as well. Mel Kiper's analysis. Stewart is still a bit raw and inconsistent as a pass rusher, but his physical gifts are off the charts. As we get closer to the draft, I could see him rising up the board because he's going to impress in pre-draft workouts. He's got a rare combination of speed and power, and as he continues to develop, his versatility will make him a valuable piece in any defensive scheme. ESPN Big Board Ranking, 12th overall.